Hello, English learner families. In Frederick County Public Schools, our teachers have spent the year working with your child to help them learn grade-level content and continue to build their English language skills. Every year, English learner students take a test called the WIDA Access Test to measure their progress in English. Teachers in our schools use this information to help them make decisions about instruction for your child. Teachers also use these test scores to monitor the progress your child makes toward English proficiency. This guide will help you understand your child's scores on the WIDA Access Test. Access for ELLs, understanding your child's scores. Access for ELLs is an English language proficiency test that measures students' academic English language skills. Schools, school districts, and states use Access for ELL scores as they decide what English language support services to provide. Teachers use test scores as they decide how best to teach your child. You can use test scores to advocate for your child. Here are some helpful definitions. ELL. An English language learner, or ELL, is a student who has the opportunity to receive instruction in English, in addition to other classes. ELLs are tested every year to help teachers understand their language skills, but you have the right to accept or decline language support. Language domain. Students use listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills to learn academic content, share information, and discuss ideas. These are skills that all students work on throughout their education. Language testing measures a student's skills in all 4 of these domains. The individual student report shows your child's Access for ELL scores in 8 different categories. 4 of these categories are the language domains of listening, speaking, reading, and writing. These 4 language domain scores are combined to create 4 additional score types. The oral language category is a combination of your child's listening and speaking scores. The literacy category is a combination of your child's reading and writing scores. The comprehension category is a combination of your child's listening and reading scores. It depends more on the reading score than the listening score. The overall category is a combination of all 4 language domain scores. It depends more on the reading and writing scores than the listening and speaking scores. For each of the 8 categories on the individual student report, there are 2 scores. Proficiency level scores place your child's current skills within the 6 WIDA English language proficiency levels. Proficiency levels are not related to a student's grade level. The bottom of the individual student report describes the language skills typical of your child's proficiency level. Scale scores are precise measures of how your child did on the test. They take into account your child's grade level and the difficulty of the test items that your child completed. Teachers use these scores to understand how much your child's English language skills have grown since the last time your child took the Access for ELLs test. Another helpful definition: language proficiency. A language proficiency level is a measurement of where students are in the ongoing process of building language skills. When students reach the highest levels of language proficiency, they no longer need language support services. Here are some questions you can ask your child's teachers. What does this score mean? Who will see this score and how will it be used? How did this year's scores compare with previous years? Is my child making progress in building English language skills? What other information do you use to measure progress? Will this score change the instruction or support that my child receives? How do you decide when my child stops receiving language support? School districts use Access for ELL scores to evaluate language support programs, monitor student progress, and as one factor in the decision to exit a student from language support services. Access for ELL's testing allows schools to meet federal and state accountability requirements. If you have any questions, you can contact your English language teacher and they will be happy to discuss your child's Access test scores. If you want to see this information in a different language, you can go to https://wida.wisc.edu/resources. Click on Type and then select Access for ELL's Parent Guides. Then click Apply and you will be able to see this same resource in a variety of home languages. Thank you for partnering with FCPS in the education of your child. We are happy to serve you.